大家好，我是康 Yun. Hello everyone, it's Kang Yun. Welcome back to Demon Souls. In the last episode, we finished up the White World Tendency events in Latria. We freed Rydell, and we unlocked the path up to the Maneaters. So, to start this episode off, we're going to go take on the Maneaters and hopefully not have too much trouble. This boss is probably the hardest boss in Demon Souls, or it can be anyways. I've had the most trouble with this boss, I think, of any. It went on Pure Black World Tendency, New Game Plus 5. This boss gave me quite a hard time using a Faith build. I was not using Second Chance. Sometimes I don't like to use Second Chance just to give myself more of a challenge. I know maybe that sounds kind of crazy, but it is how it is. Now, if the Maneaters is an interesting fight, and I was talking last episode about how the Thief Ring sometimes can make the game cause the enemies to do things you don't want them to do, and the Maneater fight is a example of that, in that if you have the Thief Ring on, sometimes they can lose track of you and just fly off and never land, and essentially you can't ever beat them. So I believe that can happen. So we're not going to use that for that fight. I'll either want the Eternal Warrior Ring or the Ring of Restoration. I don't know. Restoration Ring. We'll try the Eternal Warrior Ring. And since we're not going to be blocking them, really, we're going to want this shield. I will cast Second Chance for this. Because, well, it's easy enough to just die from falling off the edge, so hopefully this doesn't take me too long. I got them on the first try. I actually very recently was fighting them in the original game on New Game Plus 5, Pure Black World Tendency. So, actually, no, we want this ring because we can cast God's Wrath and damage them from range. And we'll have our bow. I should have maybe got more arrows, but we can always go back. I'm not really going to bother with the gargoyles. You have to kill this man's centipede. You don't have to, but if you don't, he can easily knock you off. This gargoyle will drop down. And you can just outrun them. They don't follow you very far. This level, the run back is a little bit long to the boss, but really there's only 2 enemies that you have to deal with, like, that the game, like, almost basically forces you. That man centipede. Yeah, this area you couldn't get to when that heart was there, because there was, like, a big tendon or tendril or something. That's the gargoyle that I ran past down below. And then you want to run up this and stop right around here, because there's a Black Phantom Mind Flayer that makes a round back going up and down, and you don't want him to see you. And when he turns around, start running towards him. And you don't have to necessarily kill him, you can just attack him and knock him off, or just get past him. Oh, don't want to fall off. There was a glitch in the original that when he would fall, he wouldn't die because he was too far away, and you had to be... Yeah, I think it still exists, obviously, because I'm not getting any souls for that. If I were to get... Wow. If I were to go all the way down there... If I were to go all the way down there towards where he fell... I never noticed that you could see the item on the other side. I think that's like 6 old spice. If I were to go down to where he fell, I think it would trigger his death animation. I would get the souls, but... Yeah. I'm assuming that's what's happened. That's what's happening. Eight old spice, not 6. Okay. One second here. Okay. Not sure. I have one of these elixirs. I've never used one of these. I guess might as well use it now. Great. Where'd he go? Now he's powering up. I broke his tail off. Nice. Now he can't power up. And you can distinguish him from the other one. Oh, he hit me. Wrong item. Ooh. Okay, he's pretty low. I want to take him out fast. Ooh, it hit me. Get out of there. When you got 2 of them, it's good to come up here. Is that the one without the tail? I think it is. I'll take him out. Okay, we're gonna try to cast the God's Wrath. Got that one. Where's the other one? They're both right there. Okay. Come on, he's got to land. No! Ooh. He almost hit me. I need to take that one out.
I got that one. Don't kill me. Okay, this is way more doable now that the other one's dead. They did knock me out with that. I technically died. I had a second chance, though. Come on. Do an attack. Oh, he hit me. Ooh. Come on, he keeps flying away. Land. Why do you keep flying away, buddy? It's okay. Man, see, this is... Their AI is still so weird. Ooh, that wasn't good. I need to get away. Heal. I don't know what's going on with his AI. Took off his tail. That's good. So when you cut off their tail, they cannot power up, and they can also not use their triple soul race shot that they do, because it shoots from the snake's mouth. I will admit that this fight is a lot easier on pure white tendency. Oh no! You didn't kill me with that attack. Dude, yeah, if this was pure black, I would be dead. Would you stop flying away? Where'd he go? Oh man, their noises is so cool. That 3D audio really helps. Hit him. Okay, when he comes down, I'm gonna God's wrath him. If he would calm down. Dang, got me. That missed him? We both missed each other. Don't know how. Come over here. Dude. Oh, I should hit him. Got him. First try, New Game Plus. Level 45. 15 vitality. I mean, I did get kills with the second chance. And it was pure white tendency, and I have pure white character tendency. So a lot of things made that fight easier. But as you can see, that fight is not easy. It was so close to getting shoved off the ledge several times. But how I like to handle that fight, the first one, I always fight the first one for as long as I can down here. He does that pounce attack and that jump attack, and you want to get around on the side of him, and you can punish him pretty good. And I like to fight him down here because when the second one comes, the second one spawns way over there, so it takes it longer to get to you. And I had the second one down to the first one down to pretty low health by the time the second one spawned in, which was really, really good because it was able to, I was able to take him out without having to fight two of them at the same time for too long. Because if you don't do enough damage to the first one, because I forget, I think the second one is on a timer. I believe you can kill the first one before the second one spawns. I'm pretty sure I've done that. But if you don't do that much damage, if he like just flies around a lot, also he likes to fly around more when you're up on the center of the boss room there, I'm pretty sure. So staying down there will cause him to melee you more and allow you to attack him. Okay, so remember Yurt back in when we freed him in the tower, and I said he'd come back to the Nexus and you'd see some random corpses here? Well, there's one. And there's another one, and it's sort of meant to lead you. It's meant to lead you to him, and he's over here. But before we go deal with him, I actually do want to kill myself in Latria, because now that I've done all the pure black stuff, or the pure white stuff rather, I want to get it to pure black. Yeah, I'm glad we did that. Like I said, I know I did that under easier circumstances, but still, the Maneater fight is no pushover. I think it is the hardest fight in the game because there's two of them. They have attacks that could very easily shove you off. They have really weird, glitchy AI. As you saw, that second one just kept going up and down, up and down. It was like, okay, make up your mind, dude. Like, are you gonna come and attack me? And they can, like I said, if you have the thief string on, they can just not aggro you, and they'll just like stay flying up somewhere where you can't actually attack them even with a bow, and you're just kind of screwed. I don't know why I went to this part. It's way easier to kill yourself over here. We have a good amount of souls. I'm going to try to do some co-op now to get my body back so we can gradually take this down from pure white to pure black. I'm just not sure where I'm going to do that co-op.
I can pull through it. You come back alive. I can take your business.
I was worried sick.
I was worried sick. Don't need those claws. Yeah, having a bow helped because I was able to chip away at their health with that bow. We have to have a decent amount of mercury stone, 22, 6 in pure. I have no chunks of marrow stone. Plenty of spider stone. I still don't have a pure moonlight stone. I got 3 pure moon shadow stone. Faint stone I need 8 more of those chunks like we established. I'm getting low on hard stone. Well, these I can buy. I got a ton of dragonstone and Good amount of clear stone. No chunks of blade stone.
We are indebted to you.
Maybe I'll try to help with the Maneaters or help in Latria. If I get someone as the monk, I'm gonna white stone out. Oh, there was a item I can get. There was an item I can get in this boss room that's kind of hidden. If you walk along the edge here, you get a moon short sword. It's a short sword that's been upgraded with moonlight stone, which makes it scale with a magic. Yeah, scale C. It'll scale better with magic, and basically it will do split physical and magic damage. It's for magic builds basically. Yeah, we'll try putting our sign down here. I've not done any co-op in the second part of Latria. I did 1 or 2 sessions in the first part. The problem, like I said, is you can often get summoned by the monk, and I don't want to fight as the monk. But you can leave. So let's put my sign down here, and hopefully we get somebody to summon us. That's a player. Yeah, it's summoning me as a black phantom. I don't want to be the monk. If I can't get a player to summon me, and if I just keep getting summoned by the monk, I'm going to try somewhere else. Yeah, we'll just leave. The thing is I gotta watch that cutscene every time I get summoned, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, if I get summoned by the monk. I kind of wish that it would only work if you tried to invade or put your red sign down, but it's basically any of those. I would actually really like to co-op this level. Because this is one of my favorite levels. I guess while I'm waiting, I can explain why I play in Chinese, because probably some of you have been wondering about that. Those of you who don't know me, I started teaching myself Chinese. It'll be almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years come next spring. I started teaching myself, and as a means to further, yeah, again as the monk, as a means to uh, I guess find other methods of learning and immersing myself in the language. I just started playing the games I like in Chinese. And though this game is just all text, while this game is just all text, still reading it is good for my. It's good practice, and there's not a ton of games where the audio is actually in Chinese, but Cyberpunk 2077 is one of those games. Man, if this is the monk again, which I feel like it probably is. Yes. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of those games, so I got that game mainly because I can play the game with Chinese audio, and even if it's not like gonna be like amazing, it's gonna be at least a game I can experience fully in Chinese.
And while the game is dubbed in Chinese, and it's probably not going to be, it's definitely, I'll probably lose something in the translation, but I don't really mind. I'll probably play the game in English at another point, because that's another thing about these games. Like, I have the Asian version of Demon Souls, and I could choose from English, Korean, I believe that's Thai. It's either Thai or Vietnamese, and then you have traditional Chinese and simplified Chinese. I can read both, but I'm more familiar with simplified. And the funny thing is, in this game, the subtitles or the captions for the players. Yeah, I bet you this is the monk again. Yeah, if this, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have to. Yep, I'm gonna have to put my sign in another level. That's really unfortunate because I would love to co-op this, but I just get summoned by the monk immediately. And you can't skip this cutscene. Alright, so unfortunately, at least not right now, we're not going to get any co-op sessions there. I really wish they would somehow change that, but there it is. I said we were going to put our sign down in the swamp. Let's do that. Let's put our sign down in the swamp and see what we can get. And we'll put on Istarel. Put on the friend's ring. And rather than second chance, we'll have.
Now, if you wish, I will cleanse them and create miracles with their power.
I never talked to him, that's right.
Yes, I see. I certainly cannot force you, but you must remember. Souls are a... Oh, do you have further...
We'll get rid of second chance, and we'll do regeneration and cure.
God bless this brave warrior, Umbasa.
Which maybe not, it might not be the best idea, but I've been casting second chance a lot, and I kind of want to take a break from it. Put our sign down here. And we'll use this glitch. And hopefully we get summoned here.
Maester Rail is only +3, but the ceiling isn't that strong, and it will still give me a... yeah, I have 321 poison resist when I wear this, or when I use this. And if I put on the poison resist ring, it goes up to 1,185. So that's like multiplies it by even more. So we'll probably put that on when we're going in the swamp, but when I'm attacking, I want to have the friends ring on, because it'll give my damage a boost. And this thing is this spear's attack is 209 at +3. I do love the look of this spear. It's short, but it's still cool. It's carved of wood, and it has like these cool engravings on it, and it's accented with like silver. Isa Tanlayar. That's the Chinese transliteration of that name. Maybe our sign's a little far out. Let's see, if I'm standing at the lamp, maybe I'll put it here where it's closer by the lamp. I'm level 45. I might level up to level 50, but I'd like to get a few more co-op sessions. I was having good luck in the first part of the valley. I could try again in Boletaria. I think if I don't get summoned here in a short amount of time, we'll try again in Boletaria 1-3. Going back to what I was talking about with my Chinese learning, yeah, I started teaching myself in the spring of 2019, and I had plans to go to China to, to live there and get a job teaching English. I'd like to eventually open up my own tea business there, because I really like Chinese tea, which is how I sort of got into learning Chinese. And, well, of course, due to COVID, those plans got put on hold indefinitely, I guess, until it's safe for world travel again. But I would say my Chinese proficiency level is about intermediate to upper intermediate. I can read a good amount of characters. I can read, like, when it comes to everyday conversation, like if you're talking about, just things going on in everyday daily life, I can text, I can write and text that and read it, and I can, hold that kind of conversation in speech. Though my speech, I feel like I've become a little rusty because I've had less time. I've not been practicing as much with speaking. That's where I'm lacking, because I have Chinese friends that I talk to over WeChat and other apps, but the time difference between East Asia, China and Taiwan, Hong Kong, is like 14 hours right now, so it's a lot of the time they're asleep or I'm asleep. Um, but as far as like reading things in these games, I can read a good amount of the text, but there are quite a few characters that I'm not familiar with because there's, uh, there's a lot of language that just is not used in everyday speech in games like this. I would say games in general, but either way, I think it's good practice and I don't always take the time to sit and like look up every character I don't know, which maybe I should, but I feel like then I would, it would be a longer process of doing that. And there are times when I really want to read something, and yeah, then I'll look up characters if I'm not certain of them, and I'll add those to my vocab study cards that I use. But yeah, it's been great learning Chinese, and I encourage anybody who's interested in learning a foreign language to pursue it. So this doesn't seem to be the place to be right now. Let's go to Boletaria and try that. How many arrows do I have? 22 and 17? That should be enough. And let's... we'll use Istarel for now, for fun. I forgot to bring my second chance, but whatever. has like a downward slash on the roll attack. I think the running attack and the backstep attack is the same on the Mirrodin hammer. That might be the same on all pole arms, I'm not sure. I think there's only 4 spears in this game. The spear, the winged spear, the Istarel, and the scraping spear, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's right, it does magic damage. I didn't figure it would have that effect, but there it is. Whew, I haven't used a spear yet in this game, so I'm excited to... I mean, I've used it in the original, obviously, but not in the remake. I'm excited to try it out. And we're not having much luck here either. Let's go try again in the valley, because that seemed... We were getting summoned pretty frequently there yesterday. Like in the first part, I should say. Although I kind of would like to fight other bosses, but... Let's see how this goes. I wonder how weak this spear is when fighting these enemies. Well, it's fast. And 3-shot him. It's definitely fast. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be going much faster, but who knows? I was getting summoned immediately for the monk, which was annoying, but... So I do know that there's online people are playing. Ooh. Well, we're getting low on time. I might have to call it if I don't get summoned pretty soon. Unfortunately.
Maybe we could try Shrine of Storms. I'll try this, and if we don't get summoned within the next... If we don't get summoned in like 2 minutes, I'm probably going to just call it. In fact, I'd say just 1 minute, because we're getting low on time. And we probably won't be able to make it through a whole session. Oh, hey, here we go. We'll want a different weapon for these skeletons. Alright, I might have to cut the episode during this session. J.D. Hendricks. Oh, we got an invader.
Wow, what did we just get summoned into? I meant to cast this. Whew. There, we got that guy. Ooh. Well, maybe he'll come back for me. But I think I'm gonna have to call the episode there, guys. That was some fun action, I gotta admit. That was some pretty fun action. So, well, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. We took out the Maneaters on the first try. That was exciting. We just had a really cool, crazy PvP co-op session there. So we'll see. I might start up a new episode again here soon. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Umbasa.